carefree and running, never bothered about what could be coming. Every day we danced and life was smiling. We were young and drunk.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Rachel, and today we are talking about my 2-week wait and early pregnancy symptoms. Alright guys, let's get right into it. If you are new around here, I would like to introduce myself. So my name is Rachel. I have a motherhood, lifestyle, and travel vlog here on YouTube. I do lots of different kinds of content, cleaning videos sometimes, vlogs with my family, traveling around, and most of all, coming up, you will see a lot of pregnancy videos. So I have one daughter, her name is Chloe, and I'm married to my husband whose name is Ryan, and we have been a family unit of just the three of us for a little bit over 2 years. We actually had a little bit of a struggle getting pregnant this second time, and I have videos, and I will link them down in the description box below, that documented our secondary infertility journey, as well as our IUI journey, our miscarriage journey, and all of those. So if you're interested in watching those, I would recommend going down to the description box below and checking those out as soon as you're finished watching today's video. All right, so let's get into what my symptoms were during my 2-week wait, as well as my early pregnancy symptoms. So, I know exactly when we conceived because we had a procedure called an IUI, which is a fertility procedure where basically, TMI, you can fast forward like 30 seconds if you want, but basically they take the man's sperm and they concentrate it down to the best stuff, and then they use a catheter to insert it into your cervix right when you have been triggered with a drug to promote you to ovulate. So they know exactly when you're going to ovulate, and then therefore the sperm is right there waiting for the egg. And this procedure is done a lot of times for people like myself who are diagnosed with PCOS, and it can be very, very helpful with people who don't ovulate on their own, or don't ovulate regularly on their own. So that is what we ended up doing. So I know exactly when I ovulated, and so I know exactly how many days and weeks along I was when I was getting each of these symptoms. Okay, so I started marking my symptoms down on day 6 because that was the first day that I started to feel any symptoms. On 6 days past IUI, or 6 days past ovulation, which I will probably start calling DPO, which is just the shortened name for it, I started to feel achy. My body just felt achy and sore. I continued to feel that way on day 7. 8 DPO, I started to get very thirsty. I had low back pain and some random sharp cramping. 8 DPO is the day that I do believe I implanted the egg in my uterine wall, which is why I think I felt that random sharp cramping. On 9 DPO, I started to feel very mild cramping and having these crazy vivid dreams. I experienced crazy vivid dreams both with my daughter Chloe's pregnancy and with the miscarriage that we had in November. And these dreams aren't just like your typical dreams that are weird that you wake up from. Like, these are bizarro dreams, and I had them all throughout my pregnancy with Chloe, and as soon as I gave birth to her, I no longer was having these crazy dreams. I had them up until I had my miscarriage in November, and then I started having them on day 9 past ovulation, which is another reason that I feel like the egg implanted on day 8. 9 DPO, I also had some low back pain. On 10 DPO, I had mild cramping, the same crazy vivid dreams, low back pain. And on 11 DPO, same things as before, the low back pain, the crazy dreams, and the mild cramping, but it was also accompanied by both fuller breasts that just felt firmer, constipation, and bloating in my belly area. On day 12 DPO, I had mild cramping, bloating, a loss of appetite, sort of like food aversion, and crazy dreams, and I started to become very moody and easily triggered. And that has continued the last few days as well. Day 13 was almost identical to day 12, where I had mild cramping, bloating, a lack of appetite, crazy dreams, and I was moody and easily triggered. On day 14, I went to the doctor when they drew my blood, and they were able to give me a confirmation that I was indeed pregnant, and my HCG level was a 214 on that day. And so that day I also had cramping, weird dreams. I woke up needing to pee in the middle of the night, which has now happened the last 2 nights after that. And I had sort of loose stool. I wouldn't say diarrhea, but looser stool, needing to go to the bathroom more frequently. So at that point, those symptoms were pretty similar yesterday, which would be day 15 DPO. And other than the loose stool, I had the same symptoms. I was frequently urinating, waking up in the middle of the night, having crazy dreams, having the mild cramping, and I also have started to feel very tired. My breasts are still quite firm as well. So far, today I am at 16 DPO, and I feel all of those same symptoms from yesterday. And I did wake up in the middle of the night again, needing to use the restroom, and I also had crazy dreams again last night. So at this point, we're about midway through week 4, and those have been all of my symptoms so far. So if you are hoping to be pregnant and you are any of those days along and you feel those symptoms, I hope for you that you are pregnant and that you will get your BFP. If you are currently pregnant and you're watching this just to compare, I would love if you could leave me some comments down below and just let me know what your experience was on those days, if you had any of the same symptoms, if you had any different symptoms, or anything at all, because I'm just so interested. I'm very fascinated by pregnancy. I'm fascinated by, you know, all the millions of different ways that people get pregnant these days, and all of the different symptoms that everyone has. Some people are very nauseous at this time. So far, I haven't experienced that with any pregnancy. Hopefully it stays that way. And you know, so I'd love to know that. So go ahead and comment below and let me know. If you are new around here, I would so appreciate it and love it if you would just join my YouTube family by hitting that red subscribe button. Let me know that you loved this video and you want to see more about pregnancy and babies and, you know, my fertility journey and all of that by hitting that like button and letting me know that you really enjoyed watching this video. And I really hope that you'll stick around with me for the future, be a part of this YouTube team I've got here as I kind of grow this channel and grow my family all at the same time. Okay guys, I am going to show you a bump shot. It is nothing. And I'm wearing a sweater, so it's not gonna be great.
Never bothered about what could be coming. Every day
Will get more interesting as we make it further into the pregnancy, but for now you're just gonna see nothing. So all right guys, thanks so much, love you, see you in the next one. Mwah.
If it's just love in every glass I'm drinking.